But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I was too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. To the fair stars and all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. But what if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth the lamp, her eyes in heaven. Would through the airy region stream so bright, the birds would sing and think it were not night. Look, see how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I wore a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head as a winged messenger of heaven, unto which the white, upturned wondering eyes of mortals do fall back upon to gaze, when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds to sail upon the bosom of the air. So, when I recorded this scene I put as much dramatic inflection into my voice as possible. I thought that this would best mirror, the romantic throes that Romeo is going through when he sees Juliet. He's comparing her to, being the sun. She's saying that, she's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. He wants to be like the glove that touches her cheek. He, says that she's akin to, a messenger of heaven. She's basically talking about how she's, amazingly beautiful. And I had assumed that since, he was so, enraptured with her, that, he would be placing most of his inflection in his voice because he would be, so stunned that he wouldn't really, be able to move. And that's why I didn't use as many hand actions as others might have. And I had also, in the very beginning, when I pointed up like this was when Romeo was because we know from reading Shakespeare that Juliet was up on a balcony, and he's comparing her to a celestial body, which is also up, way out in the sky, basically above from where he is. So when you, gesture upwards, you're indicating, there's Juliet, there's the sun, I'm comparing them. So, they're the same thing, they're both above me in the stars. So I'm gesturing up, directing my emotion. So that was basically why I acted it the way I did. I tried to place words that I thought that went together, or phrases from line to line. When there were periods, I did my best to stop. When there were, not periods in between lines, I tried to, keep it flowing and going. I did my best to replicate what Romeo, or at least what I thought Romeo had been going through.